Bam.
Still acting up again?
Yeah, it's spring. You know how it goes.
Wow.
Oh, it is. Spring. Springtime.
Springtime.
Springtime do be like that, you know?
Sheesh.
It be like that, you know?
Mm.
It is what it is. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day.
Fantastical.
A phantasmic day. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing, man? Good morning.
Good morning.
Getting ourselves all set up here. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
What you doing?
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But yes, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Just getting ourselves all set up, ready to go. Doing our thing.
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty. Okay. Getting ourselves ready. Ooh, got our water, got everything. Say hi to the people, DVO moms.
Hello to the people.
Hello to the people. Alrighty.
Yes.
Getting ourselves set. Okay. Just gotta post it on Facebook. You know how the Facebook
Oh,
posting goes.
Here we go.
Ah.
Enter that music.
Yes, the Jeopardy music.
Yes.
It's like, will Facebook post it now or later?
Sure
Probably in
is.
about 10 minutes. Yeah!
Sure is. Find out.
It's like, it's been 10 years.
Right? Jeez.
It's like, Facebook has posted your post. It's been 10 years.
Wow.
Finally.
That's just such a mess. I don't could understand that.
It be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that most times with Facebook. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Come on.
Well,
There we
let's
go.
see.
Finally.
Okay.
For Facebook has posted part of the message. It didn't post the whole thing.
Oh, well.
It be like that, ladies and gentlemen. But how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning.
Yes, yes.
Yeesh. Me, I'm just chilling. Had a good day. I hope you guys had a good day. Yeesh. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. Hope you guys had a fantastic day. All right. Oh, I'm trying to like. Come on. There we are. All right. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, getting ourselves still set up here. Come on. Come on. Paste the message, Facebook. Yes, paste it. Paste it. Paste it. How's everybody do? Oh,
Yes.
is KTTA running?
Yes, it sure
Well,
is.
while I'm waiting for Facebook to post, I might as well do KTTA. Good morning. Hold on, let's do the intro. What's up, guys? It's Double Nix, And welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL. Nick's in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. Yeesh. And I am here with my lovely co-host, the Serengeti specialist, the one who hides in the tall weeds and the high trees and the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes cups of coffee. Sometimes she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes regular skiing. Sometimes she gets shot out of the cannon. She goes wee with two chancletas, aka sandals. You know, and sometimes she could smack me.
Sometimes.
DB, your moms. Yeesh. Hey. Hey. Gotta tune the guitar string. Yeesh. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. So let's take a look at KTTA while I'm waiting for Facebook to still post my stuff. All right, finally Facebook posting my stuff. Yes. Well, it took like 10 years.
About that. Yeah.
Facebook. Anyway. All right, so let's take a look at KTTA right here. Oh, and before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. And we called quite a few baggers today, ladies and gentlemen. We called quite a few baggers, and hey, we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. So be sure to check out our links in the description, as well as the pinned comments section for our 4-day trial for $1.99. Link to join the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Right? So we picked quite a few baggers today. We called out WHLR prior to its 143% run, RSLS prior to its 136% run, and last night we actually made a video about RSLS.
Yes, we
DVL Moms did like a little stock market analysis. Yes, she did. Right? She did a little stock market analysis. Sorry, a little congested still, but yes, she did a stock market analysis on RSLS prior to its 136% run today. She did that yesterday. So we also called STSS up 121%. Yes, we did. So she called it before it went up 121%. Then we also got some other little baby runners over here. AGMH 65%, SUNE 66%, BLIV 22%, HYFM 57%, and GNFT 22%. Yeah. So that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we did.
Well, 1 second. Facebook is still being a pain in the butt. Anyway.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, Facebook just does that. It just does that at this point. It just it is what it is. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 1 second. There we go. But yes, Facebook is doing a thing. Anyway, so KTTA. Let's take a look at it. It shot up 88% earlier.
Yes.
At this $2.18 mark over here. Hold on. There we go. Come out. So it ended up doing a little bit of an ABCD pattern over here, KTTA. So KTTA did an ABCD. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated over here. Bop. All right. Go A to B a little bit. B, oh, hold on. B to C. All right. And then C to a D. And now it looks like it's going to try to form a bit of a little either pennant or descending wedge over here. Looks like it could do either or. But right now, it did hit that nice high of $2.18 KTTA. It does have some news. Does have news that
Yes, it does.
Helistia Therapeutics, which is the name of the company,
Right.
announced positive safety review committee recommendation from its ongoing phase 1 clinical trial of POS-004 in advanced cancer. So they're trying to treat cancer with this stuff. So
Yes.
their float is 2.63 million. Volume is 19.78 million. So they got that going on.
Yes,
The
big
volume
volume.
is higher than the float, which is good. Very good.
Yep.
Never go wrong with that.
Yep.
And of course, they got some movement going on over here. It looks like it's trying to curl up a little bit.
Yes,
It's
it
hitting
is.
90%. It is hitting 90%, 91%.
It is.
Right? Can we 95%, 96? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, 97. Can we hit 100? Can we hit 100?
Can we hit 100?
Because we did call KTTA as well.
Uh-huh.
We called that one. Hold on. Let me see how early we called that.
Yes, sir.
KTTA. It's 92% now.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. We gotta go all the way back. All right. Yeah. We called KTTA this morning at 28% at 6:04 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. So it did hit a nice little high over there at 97%. 97%. So we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens. Let me get a pen. DBO moms, I need a pen.
You can have one over there.
No.
There. I
She
got
stole
you.
my
I
pens.
got you one right there.
She stole my
What did you do?
pens.
There's pens in the
She never steals pens.
in the pen thing.
Oh, there's my pen. It's underneath my notepad. All right.
I told you.
Yeah, no, she stole my pen and then hid it underneath my thing, I swear.
That's what I did, yeah.
That would be unusual
That
for her
would
to
be it.
steal a pen.
That would be it.
Never happened.
DVR moms actually does have a tendency to steal pens. That's
Right.
she does. Yeah, hey, I haven't forgotten about the lo mein of 2023, okay?
I'll be quiet.
She ate my lo mein back in November 23rd of 2023.
Everything else, I mean, for heaven's sake.
Hey, I don't eat your food.
Really? Really?
And then let's not forget the hot pocket of 2024, December 27th. Yeah, I ain't forgotten.
You eat things all the time, and we wonder where the heck it went.
Yeah, I ain't
It's
forgotten.
true, it's
I ain't
true.
forgotten about the hot pocket of December 27th, 2024. The incident
Incident.
stole
Sounds
my
like an
hot
episode of
pockets.
Dragnet. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes,
Incident of the Hot Pocket of 2024.
exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly. Evil.
You crazy.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Okay.
there's a hole that would have been filled by that lo
Oh,
mein.
Jesus. This came on.
Evil. Anyway. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, she stole the pen. No, she didn't. She didn't steal the pen. I'm messing around. But let's see here. PRFX. Let's check that one out because that just popped in. PRFX up 42%. Has news that pain reform expands into home energy management sector, leveraging Deep Solar's AI-driven platform to address the growing solar optimization market. So, the float for this stunk is 550.49 thousand. Volume is 367.6 thousand. So, the volume is lower than the float. It does have to do some moving and grooving. Yes, it does. I feel like KTTA is going to either curl up or... I don't know. It could curl up when I'm not looking, potentially. All right. Ooh. PRFX moving up. It's moving up. Hit prefix. What? Prefix. All right. Yeesh. Sorry about that. It's still a little snooty, you know. Yeah, snooty. Ah. Got that congestion. Yeesh. But yeah, so zoom in the room over here. PRFX is a little bit overbought on the RSI. However, it does. Let's check the volume because I think the volume changed. Yes, the volume did change. It curled upward. The volume is now higher than the float at 1.1 1.12 million. The float is 550.49 thousand. So volume is higher than the float. That's good. That's good news. I like that. However, it is overbought on the RSI. It is above the VWAP, so that's good. But it's forming a bit of a top tail now. I don't like the top tails, DBO moms. I like the bottom tails. Plus, the stunk is kind of low floated. So it's going to have a situation where the price action is a little sporadic, in my opinion. A little bit. Because it went from $3.44 to $3.10, like in the matter of like a second. And then it's like curling back up and down and up and down. So while I like the volume, the float is a little low. So it's going to be a bit more sporadic, which means it's going to be a little bit more risky in my opinion. That's just me. It did hit a new high though, $3.60.
Here we go.
$3.60.
Here we go.
83%.
Yes, yes.
83%. 85%.
85%.
Yeah. So a little bit sporadic on it.
Yes, yes.
Yeesh. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, let's see. Did we call? Yes, we did. We did call PRFX. We called it this morning at 7:36 a.m. when it was at 30%. Now it hit a nice little high of 88%. Now it has to keep moving and grooving for it to continue to be schmexy. Right now it has a bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBO moms. We like the bottom tails. Exactly. There we go. Now we're talking the language. Yeesh. All right. You got some support and resistance lines over here. $1.68, $1.76, $1.83. And then you got another one over here at $2.14. Another one over here at $3. Another one at $3.23, and another one at $3.60. So you got that going on. This stunk PRFX has to hold above the $3 mark and break through that $3.24 mark over here, and then $3.60 for it to continue to be schmexy to me. But right now, the stunk is falling a bit because it is overbought in the RSI, and it is falling below the VWAP. So let's see what happens over here. Let's see about the volume. The volume just jumped up to 2.89 million. The float is still 550,000. So we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, the stunk is doing right now because it does have to break through this $3 line over here because it is forming not necessarily a full-blown top tail. It's like an awkward top, an awkward double top, really. So we'll see what happens over here. Get this little double top bop over here. Has to hold. Has to break through this $3 mark for it to somewhat be schmexy to me, and it also has to break through the $3.24 and then $3.60 for it to still be somewhat schmexy to me. Yes. All right. So that's what we got going on. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what else we got. KTTA. It looks like it's trying to move up again. KTTA. KTTA. All right, let's zoom in the room here. Get rid of this old line over here. All right, and let's refresh it a little bit because now we have a bit more insight as to the future. Okay, let's see here. Boom, shot up all the way to $2.21. All right, then started forming a descending wedge like that. And it has to break through that descending wedge for it to somewhat be schmexy to me. So, that's what it's got going on. That is what it's got going on right now. 77%. Again, KTTA does have news that Palistia Therapeutics, which is the name of the company, announced positive safety review committee, SRC, recommendation from its ongoing phase 1 clinical trial of POS-004 in advanced cancer treatment. So it's got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. They're in like their first phase of trying to treat cancer with this POS-004 stuff, and they got some positive reviews from the safety review committee. They did get a positive safety review committee recommendation, so that's good news. That is good news. That is good news. All right, but they stunk. That is trying. It looks like it's trying to curl. So let's actually get some. Let's get some graffiti pencil. Again, it was a bit overbought earlier, but now it's neither overbought nor oversold. So let's get the graffiti pencil over here. Bop over here. All right. Let's get the price actions over here. All right. So we got resistance support at the 95 cent mark. Got more at the $1.04 mark. Got some more all the way over here at the $1.09 mark. All right, some more at the 128 mark. All right, you got some more over Mia at the $1.57 mark. 177. 209. And then the 221 mark over here. So you got that going on. Right as of now, the stunk has a support of $1.77. Has to break through that $2.10 mark over here for it to somewhat be shemexy to me. It is trying to curl, but it does have a bit of a top tail forming, so I don't like the top tails, DBL moms. I like the bottom tails. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Of course, we like the bottom tails. Yes, yes. So we shall see about that. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta blow my nose a little bit, man. I'm a little congested. It's allergy season. You know how it is. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Woo! All right. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, so far KTTA is trying to curl, but it's got a bit of a top tail still going on. It's got to break through that $2.10 mark, and then again at that $2.21 mark for it to somewhat be schmexy to me. Right now, it's just doing its thing right now. Again, it did go down a little bit because it was overbought on the RSI earlier this morning, but big butts.
Big butts.
It does need some serious it has volume. It does have volume, but it needs to curl. It needs to break through that $2.10 mark. And it looks like it's trying. It's testing that resistance. Yes, it broke through.
Okay.
All right, 95%.
95%.
All right, let's bring it down here.
It went to 97 though, but let's see if it breaks through that. That'd be great.
Yes, the float is 2.63 million. Volume is 26 million. Let's see what they got going on. All right, right now it is trying to curl. It's trying to curl a little bit. It is trying to curl. It did break through that resistance temporarily. It hit $2.11, but we gotta see because it could curl. It could curl. It just needs more volume. More. Yes. Yes, little more volume. More volume. Yes, quite. Right, boom. Get that over here. Oh. It looks like it's trying. 212. 94%. It's trying to curl it. 94%. All right. It is trying to curl, but again, top tail. Don't like the top tail. Come on. We need the bottom tails. What was beyond that? Just a big old green candle. Give me a big green candle. Yeesh. Like the big green candles, man. Yeesh. Show me that big green candle. Need to see that big green candle. Show me the candle.
Yes.
All right.
Be sure to share, folks. If you like the stream, please share.
Yeesh, because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
It does have... It is still moving and grooving. So we'll see what happens. All right. 1 second. Getting ourselves up on here. All right. Oh. 1 second.
Oh, good.
Yeesh. All righty. Okay. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting ourselves fixed up here. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to fix something real quick. All right. So. Ooh. There we go. All right. KTTA is forming a bit of a top tail. Let's check out PRFX. See what they're doing. PRFX. What's going on? PRFX. Still dropped down there. Not liking that. Let's see.
No, drop down.
Let's see. What else do we have? ENSC. ENSC came in, and so did ELAB. So we'll check out ENSC and ELAB. Let's check those out. See what they got going on.
ENSC.
Yeah. Alright, ENSC. Alright, ooh, a lot of barcoding there. Because I saw ENSC popping in. Let's see. This I could tell just by looking at it, low volume. Let's see. Let's see the float and volume real quick. Yep, float is 1.29 million, which is reasonable. Volume, though, is 3.14 thousand. So, not liking that one. Let's check out ELAB. ELAB.
ELAB.
Let's see. ELAB. Choppiness.
Choppiness is real.
Had some choppage. It hit a high of $5.63, but big butts.
Big butts.
And does have news that Northstrive Biosciences signed a partnership with Yuva Biosciences to develop an AI-powered therapy for obesity and cardiometabolic diseases.
Right.
So you got that going on. The float for the stock is 375,000. Volume is 5.9 million. So the volume is good. The float is very low though. So the price action is going to be a little sporadic in my opinion, a little bit.
Yep.
So you got that going on. But Northstrive Biosciences is actually a subsidiary of ELAB, which is PMGC Holdings Inc. So that's a holding. ELAB is a holding company, and Northstrive Biosciences is a subsidiary that entered into a development and license agreement with Yuva Biosciences to discover and develop novel pharmaceutical treatments for obesity, type 2 diabetes, and again, other cardiometabolic conditions. So that's what they got going on. But this stunk does need some serious volume for it to be schmexy to me, because it is below the VWAP. It was at one point overbought. At one point it was oversold too. But it's neither overbought nor oversold. That's fine. Perfectly fine. However, it does need some volume to break through that VWAP over there. And it did have a lot of wicks of indecisiveness, so that shows me that it didn't have much volume in the beginning. So, again, we'll see what happens with this stock. I'll draw little lines here. Okay, boom, right there. Bop, bop. And it does have a bit of a pennant, so it's going to need to either curl up or curl down. It could do either or. We shall see what happens with this stock, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see. We shall see. So, let's see what else we got. KTTA is trying to curl up again. Let's see. KTTA looks like it's trying to break through that $2.10 mark again. It's still trying. I'll give it credit. It's still trying. It is still trying. Oh, 1 second.
It's kicking it, a little bit.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Alrighty. Like, it's trying to get up there. It is trying to. It's trying. It's trying, man. It is trying. It's trying to curl. Can it hit 100? Let's see. I hope it can. I hope it hits 100. It's breaking through that $2.11 mark. Breaking through. Let's see. Let's see. 1 sec. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. So, currently KTTA is still trying to break through that $2.10 mark. It's struggling to keep above it. It's struggling to keep above it because it is a major resistance point. Major one. Yeesh. 1 sec. Boom. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. So KTTA is currently
It's 90%. $2.08.
yes, $2.08. Oh, sorry, stretching. Ooh, that's the stuff. Gotta get that good stretching, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta get that good one. I guess the blood flowing. And then you're just like, oh, that's the stuff. You know what I mean? All right. Hit a new high of $2.25. It did temporarily hit that. It did hit that. Did we hit what? It hit 97%?
It wasn't 97% at one point, and then it just touched it and went back down.
I take one stretch and all of a sudden
Yeah, you can't do
KTTA
it.
just
You cannot
shoots up.
take your
I
eyeballs off these.
can't have nothing. Can't have nothing.
It's yeah, I know.
Man,
I know.
I can't have nothing. Hey,
Nope.
hey, I'm just gonna take a small stretch to, get the old back and, all that good stuff. And then all of a sudden they just go, oh, I see you stretching. Did I just catch you enjoying your life? No. Can't have that.
Oh my.
Did it,
Sneaky stocks.
it's like, did I just catch you having fun?
Sneaky stocks.
How dare?
Yes.
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 Yes, quite. Yes. So, you got that going on. Hold on one second. There we go. Finally. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There we are.
Here we are.
Okay.
Here we are.
And of course, KTTA currently forming another top tail. Again, has to break through the $2.10 mark again.
Yes.
It did break through it and hit 225.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it just didn't like me. You don't like me.
Don't,
It broke through it again.
No, it's real.
It's
It's just like
it's
hanging out there waiting for you to stretch again.
All right, all right. It's waiting for me to stretch again.
That's what I think anyway.
I'm gonna stretch. There we go. There's up. That's that.
There we go.
Yep.
See?
Oh, that's the stuff right there.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? I think they heard that. that was my spine going.
Somebody do a chat saying, really?
Yeesh. Yeah, look. Whenever I okay, now it's forming a double top. I don't like that. I don't like the double tops. I like the double bottoms.
Yes, really.
More importantly, I like the bottom tails, man. I like them bottom tails. All right, let's see here. Boom. All right. It has to break through that little line over there for it to somewhat be schmexy, because otherwise it's gonna form a top tail, and we don't like the top tails. We like the bottom. It's gonna form a double top. Actually, excuse me. It's gonna form a double top. We don't like the double tops. We like the double bottoms, man. We like the double bottoms. All right. Yeah. And again, KTTA has news that they got that positive safety review committee SRC recommendation from their ongoing phase 1 clinical trial of POS 004 in advanced cancer. So they got that going on.
Yep.
So that is their news. Again, let's check. Let's give them a refresher on the volume and the float. Let's see. So again, float is 2.63 million, perfectly reasonable. Volume is 31.48 million, so the volume is climbing up there. However, the stunk does need to curl. It needs to break through that $2.11 mark. Has to break through that little white line at the $2.12 mark to break through being a double top, because we don't want it to be a double top. We want it to be a double bottom.
Double bottoms.
Yeah, we want the
We like it
bottoms.
both.
Yeesh. We don't want a double top. We want the double bottom. But even more so than that, we want the bottom tails. The bottom tails. All right. And, of course, it hit that nice little high over there at $2.25. So, we shall see. We shall see.
Yep.
All right. Boom. Right there. Oh, looks like it's breaking through that line. Yes, sir. It did. $2.15. 97%. 97%. Come on now. Come on now. 98. 98. Come on. 99. Wait, did it hit 100? Did it hit 100? Did it hit 100?
No.
Did it hit one? I don't know if it hit 100 now.
It didn't. I don't know.
It got.
I don't think so, no.
Did it hit 100?
No.
The screen froze just as I got the.
Ow.
Just as I was almost there.
Wait a minute.
Man. Why?
Yeah, I think it just kind of like hung out at 2:30. Hold on a minute.
No. I'm Depresso Espresso now.
There's
Depresso Espresso.
It went to 97 and 99, I think.
It hit 99.
I think it was 98, 99, but I don't think it hit 100. I don't think so.
Why must you tease me?
It didn't hit that though.
KTTA just played with my feelings, man.
Yeah.
It did.
Really?
Man. Why you hate me?
It's like, seriously?
Why you hate me, KTTA? What, you hate me?
I don't know.
I don't know. The hatred seems a little bit real. I'm just saying. It's back to being the double top again.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hey.
I don't know. Well, let's see.
KTTA just hate me.
Yeah, let's.
That's mean. That's mean. KTTA is just mean. It's mean. It bullied me. It bullied me, man. It was like, it was right there. I'm like, ah. All right. It was going to be another bagger. It was, but then it just 99%. Nope.
Not in the mood, I guess. I don't know.
It said, "Oh yeah, I'm at 99%." Nope.
Nah.
Well, okay.
All right.
I see. I didn't understand your game, but you know what? You know what, Buckaroo?
Yep.
Excuse me?
I don't
I'm offended.
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 DB offended.
Yeah, DB offended. DBL offended. Yes.
You know, they usually come around when they do things like that.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah.
what happens,
Watch
though.
me. Watch me look away from the stonk and it does something. All right, let's just go. Let's just go. KTTA. You know what? You know what? You play with my feelings a little too much. Man. Be gone.
It does.
Be gone.
Let's see now.
Let's see what else we got. What else we got? And ladies and gentlemen, again, we called quite a few baggers today,
Yes.
as well as some runners today.
Yep.
We called WHLR 143%, RSLS 136%, STSS 121%, and we did that video on RSLS last night. So be sure to do that. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to share. Be sure to share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Sharing is caring. All right. So we got that going out. So we got that. AGMH, we called that 65%. BLIV 22%. GNFT 22%. SUNE 66%. HYFM 57%. And then, of course, KTTA, which hates me. 99%. 99%. Couldn't give me the satisfaction of one more percentage point. Oh, no.
Really, right?
The screen at the freeze. At the worst possible time. Depresso espresso,
Man.
ladies and gentlemen. Now it looks like it's trying to form a bit of a double bottom over here. What the heck? Why? Hey. KTTA, why don't you make up your mind? Wait, why don't you make up your mind?
I know, right? Jeez.
It has to hold that 198 mark over here, break through that $2.10 mark over there for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. But it hates me because, you know, it had to go to 99 cents. Couldn't give me the satisfaction of the 1%, the last 1%, the 1%. Oh no. No. Couldn't give me that. Nah. Because they hate me. It's like, you know, see this guy doubles. Yeah, he's a bit of a nerd. He thinks I'm gonna hit 90. He thinks I'm gonna hit 100. Nope. That's what that stock just said to me. That stock.
It's fiddling around 90% right now. It's like 90.
That stock.
90, 91%.
That stock said my forehead's so big I dream in IMAX. That's crazy work.
Yeah, it's hit a high. It's going, right now it's like 207, 208, just hanging around there.
All right. Yeah. No. It's trying to curl up again.
Yep.
Oh, what you gonna do? Hit 99% and then lie to me? It's okay. I see you. I understand your game now, KTTA.
Yeah.
I understand your game
Yeah.
now. I understand now. You just hate me. Okay, I see how it is. I get it. I get it. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, we call him a lot.
It's all jokes. It's fine. It is what it is.
We call him quite a
Don't worry. We're gonna call more baggers today.
We call him a
All
lot.
right. The day's still young. We already called 3, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And how many did we call yesterday? We
Yesterday,
called like 10.
gosh, a total of 10.
10 baggers.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, we called 10 baggers
Yeah.
yesterday.
They just kept coming in like.
Yes, we did call 10 baggers yesterday. So, Straight in that we did call 10
Yeah,
baggers. Hold on
someone
one
came
second.
in after the list became, but we have a list over here. I got it.
All right. Hold on. Let me see over here. Where is the list? Ah, there it
That's
is.
the list, but I think I cut my one man. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then one came after that, I think.
Ah,
Yeah,
what was the last one?
the last one was BLIV.
How much did that go up?
254%.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I
I
got.
thought it was finished. They're like, nope, we got one more.
All right. So, we called. Hold on. XXII yesterday. We called that one.
That was a little loop.
All right. And that one went up 376%.
Yeah,
We called that one yesterday prior to its 376% run.
Right.
VERO, we called that one as well. That one went up 373% yesterday. We called that one as well. We called AEHL, right?
Yes, that's right.
We called that one, and that one, if I remember correctly, ran up 259%.
That's right.
And then BLIV,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember all of them. BLIV, that one went up
254%.
254%.
Yeah.
Yes, 254%. And then, of course, we had SGN. SGN, that one went up 198%.
That's right.
Yep. And then we had FMTO. FMTO. That one ran up 178%. We call that one. And then we had PHIO. PHIO. That one went up 158%. Yeah, that one went up 158%. Then we got TNMG. TNMG. That one went up 137%. 137. All right, and then we called DXF. DXF, which ran up a nice 133%. And then we called VEEE. VEEE. V! Up 130%. 130%. So let me give that back to you because I had to like write it all down. All right. So VEEE. So yesterday we called 10 stonks that ran over 100%. We called 10 baggers. 10 baggers.
Yes.
10 the baggers. Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
All right. So 10 baggers. We called VEEE, which went up 130%, DXF 133%, TNMG 137%, PHIO 158%, FMTO 178%, SGN 198%, BLIV 254%, AEHL 259%, VERO 373%, and XXII 376%.
That's
So
right.
we called 10 baggers yesterday.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
baggers.
Yeah,
So, I mean, hey, we called 3 already. They're still young. We can call more. STSS, 121%. We called that early this morning. RSLS, we did a video on that last night. And that stonk went up 136%. And WHLR, we called that one this morning as well. And it went up 143%.
Yes.
Yes. And then there's that dreaded KTTA that hates my guts. 99%. You know, couldn't give me the satisfaction of the last 1%. No. Oh, no. No. Oh, it hates me. It hates me. Says, nah, you see that guy doubles? Nah, he's a nerd. That 1%. Nah, he can't have that. Nah.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe surprise you later. You never know.
It's like, psych!
Never know.
Okay, KTTA is probably going to end up a bagger, though. It might end up a bagger,
Probably.
in my opinion.
Needs
It might.
The vitamin V.
Needs the vitamin V.
For volume.
For volume. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It does need that vitamin V for volume. So, yes. Yes, it do. It do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. So, it's got that going on. But yeah, happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. And I hope you guys have an even better Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. Hope you guys do that, ladies and gentlemen. Because this stunk right here. KTTA. It didn't want me to have a happy Thursday. Oh, no.
No.
I'm still salty. I'm still a little salty about that. Still a little salty about...
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, right? It teases you. It teases you. It's like...
But it needs the
can't give me,
volume.
it couldn't
It
give me the
needs more volume.
satisfaction of 1 more percent.
It needs that
It couldn't give me that
volume.
satisfaction.
Just a drop. Just a drop of that.
Yeah.
Volume.
All right, let's see what else we
Yeah.
got. RSLS. We're going to look at RSLS.
RSLS.
KTTA, you know what? You're not good enough for me. Call me when you're better. Call me when you're better. That's what I say. Call me when you're better.
Yeah.
All right. It's not me. It's you. But RSLS did have a little bit of pain complications with the volume a little bit there. So let's see here. The float is 676.33 thousand. So it's a low float. Volume is 56.16 million. So it's got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. It does have that going on.
Yes, it does.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. All right. Reshape Life Sciences, that's the name of the company,
Right.
unleashed an AI-powered neural rehab revolution with motion informatics deal. So they have like a little bit of a deal going on, and they're creating some sort of AI-powered neural rehab revolution. So they got that going on, and they partnered with Motion Informatics to bring this AI-driven neural rehabilitation technology to the U.S. market.
Yes,
That
sir.
news came out yesterday. But this new news that they are unleashing this AI-powered neural rehab revolution with this Motion Informatics deal, that came out this morning at 8:13 a.m. Eastern Time, ladies and gentlemen. Eastern Time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
PRFX moving cup and handle.
Mm.
Oh, look
Cup
at
and handle.
that.
PRFX got a cup and handle.
PRFX.
PRFX, let's see what they got going on.
Yes.
Got a bit of a cup and handle going. Okay, all right. I see you. A little bit overboard on your side. It's fine.
Making a little bit of noise, a little bit.
It's
Little
more
bit.
like a mug.
A mug.
Big mug.
Mug.
If you take a look. It's,
Mug.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's zoom in the room. All right. It's testing this resistance line over here at $3.24. All right. Let's get this little cup and handle going. Bop right here. Bop.
Cup and handle.
Little bit of a cup and handle.
Cup and
It's
handle.
got some coffee.
1 cup of coffee.
A big mug of coffee.
One
It's got
cup
some
of
Hey,
coffee.
coffee's expensive now.
It's expensive. It's expensive now.
I gotta get my gold bullions to get myself a mug of Joe.
Mmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. PRFX, by the way, acquired Deep Solar. That's the news. They're expanding into the home energy management sector, leveraging Deep Solar's AI-driven platform to address the growing solar optimization market. So they acquired Deep Solar.
Yes.
Float for the stunk is 550,000 and change. Volume is 13.39 million. So the
Wow.
volume is higher than the float. I like that. I like it a lot.
Wow.
Has a bit of a cup and handle form, a little bit. So we shall see. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But that's it for me.
Yes, yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Remember to share.
Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. Watch KTT. It just,
No, not yet.
it better. Actually, it better. Actually, I hope it does. I hope it
prefer
does.
It does, really.
I'm gonna be very salty if it do, though.
Oh my.
It's like, oh, you couldn't give me the satisfaction before.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm still salty. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyways, we love you guys. Happy Thursday. We
Where
love
can
you.
they find us, yo?
You can. Yeah, I'm getting to that, man.
Give
Give me
me
a second. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure your saltiness was.
Hold on. It's not in the way.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ahem. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Oh, Okay.
All right, now I'm kidding. But you can find us, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, where we do a lot of analysis videos. Like, for example, the one we did on RSLS prior to it running 136%. You could also find a new series that DBL Moms is doing. Certain times she does it, and that is the financial news.
Financial news.
Yeah, the Coach Think Money stock and financial news.
Yes.
So we got that going on. We also, of course, have future episodes of Microcap Mornings, live streams, of course.
Yes.
We have those, and we also have, stock reviews, financial news, things of that nature, and of course, some pearls of wisdom from our very own Mama Money.
Mama money.
Mama Money, Mama Money,
Mama money.
Mama Money, yes. So,
Yeah.
that's what we got going on.
Yeah.
So we got that. You can find us on YouTube at Coach Think Money.
At Coach Think Money.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe there. Ring that bell icon
Ring that bell.
to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And of course, you can find us on X.com, aka Twitter, where we do a lot of stock market analysis, financial news,
Yes.
and live stream there as well. You can find us there at Coach Think Money.
At Coach Think Money.
Yeah, at Coach Think Money. You can find us on Twitch, where we do live streams at Coach Think Money.
At Coach Think Money.
At Coach Think Money. You can find our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and not YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads links.
Yes.
You can find those at Coach Think Money.
At Coach Think Money.
We do a lot of market analysis there as well.
Yes, you do.
All right. And then, of course, you can find us on TikTok, Tiki a.k.a. the Tac Tac. All right. You can find us there at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL NICKS. And the screen name is Coach Think Money.
Screen name Coach Think Money.
Yeah, we do a lot of little stock market analyses there, little stock
Yeah.
market shorts and things of that nature. So you'll find stuff there too.
Yes.
Trying to get back on the live stream there. So we shall.
Yes.
All right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell icon. And we are out of here. And it's Double Nicks, as well as the Serengeti specialist. She has her bushy tail wiggling and waggling in the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes cups of coffee, all right? And other times she gets shot out the cannon. She goes wee, likes jet skis. Sometimes she likes the regular ski. Sometimes she likes to hear when the birds sing. We call her DBL Moms.
Hey!
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And we are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Thursday.
Have a happy Thursday and even better Friday. And then, of course, afterwards, you got a restful weekend up ahead.
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And then after that, we're going to be back at it again, making more money. Yes.
More money.
And ladies and gentlemen, of course, check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for $199. $199. That's the free coverage, man. That's coverage. Pre-market regular hours. Pre-market regular hours, after hours, you get all that coverage. You get alerts from AI as well as humans.
Yes.
Got all that stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So much love. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys, and I'm out of here. Peace.